Do you guys ever go to the thrift store and find something that you absolutely love, but you literally have no use for? This is like why my basement and my storage looks the way it does. Like I have so many of these items that I'm like, these are so good and I would love to do something with them. Today is the day for one of these items. So I recently went through the thrift store and I found this Pottery Barn Kids book holder, bookcase. It's not like a bookcase or a bookshelf. It's like just a holder that goes on the wall. It has some beautiful scalloped edges on it and it is just so pretty. And I was like, I am going to use this. I don't know what for, but I don't have any wall space. And so I decided to try to do something very untraditional with it and used it on my dining room table. So I'm not sure if this worked. I'm not sure if you guys would even want to try this on your own. If you were to find a similar piece, you'll have to let me know in the comments first off. What is this called? A magazine holder, a book holder, shelf? I don't know what it's called. Also, let me know if you think it works and if I should leave it here. So yeah, I'm excited to share this with you, see how it turned out. There's obviously different ways that you could decorate with it. And if this doesn't work out, it's going up in my daughter's room. She can use it for the books if she wants. My name's Alicia. I'm from thriftyandchic.com. Come join me as I decorate a spring/summer everyday tablescape with this very non-traditional dining room item. First off is this tablecloth to lighten and brighten things up and to add a little bit of pattern. And here it is, this bookshelf. I would say it's about 3 feet high or so. We are going to use it as the centerpiece. So I'm excited to figure out what to do here. I am just going to start throwing in some greens. So these are from, I believe, Hobby Lobby are all the greens that I'm going to be using in here. I'm using some really long ones and kind of just spacing them out, kind of, I don't know, however, I see fit, essentially trying to hide those like little dowels. And my next step is to add some candlesticks. I didn't want to have just, the greens in here, but the candlesticks weren't going in. Luckily, I did have some that I was able to unscrew and add them in between the dowels. So that worked out really well. So I added candlesticks just like sporadically wherever I felt there might have needed some. They weren't really placed in certain areas, just like where it was empty. And then in order to fill the rest of this up, because as you can see, you could still see quite a bit of dowels. I use these other greens, also, I believe from Hobby Lobby, and just filled in the empty spaces. I try to cover the dowels as best as I can. I know, like, what's the point of using this if you're covering everything up? But I just wanted to see what I could do with this thing. And I think it ended up turning out pretty decent for what it was. I mean, this is like a book rack or whatever, and now it's a beautiful centerpiece. Okay, so now going to the rest of this table, here's a little DIY for you. I got these really cute frames from Amazon, and I just went onto Canva and typed in botanical or like flower or something and made all of these cute little prints onto one page. And I'm tracing them out a little bit bigger than the opening of the frame. And I'm going to now erase the trace marks because once I realized that you could still see the trace marks once you put it on the frame. And then when I was done with that, I just simply got some hot glue and added it to the back of the frame. And I'm going to add these cut out botanical prints onto each of the frames. These, I just love how beautiful these are, and this will be a great addition to this table. I've also made these into magnets in the past, and so they work for lots of different things. All right, for the table setting, I did two different ones just because I like to mix and match. These like really pretty doily type placemats are from Hobby Lobby. I got the green plate from Home Goods and the scalloped napkin from Hobby Lobby. The scalloped plate is vintage. Here's our do-it-yourself
little frame. And then I'm going to add something unconventional. I add these books almost to every table setting, I know, but I just love the texture and the color that they bring. I was thinking this would work really well as an option. And another option would be what I actually ended up with, and that's going to be saved for later in a second. But right here, I also used, since I didn't have enough of those doilies, I used this scallop charger as well. That was from Hobby Lobby for some of the settings. Okay, so now these beautiful wine glasses, tulip wine glasses, I think they are, I got from my mother-in-law. They're vintage from 1980s. I have never used them, and I've had them probably for like 15 years. And so I'm bringing them out just for this. And if you guessed it, they are going on top of the books. I know this is like going to make a big mess if anybody bumps anything, but I just love the texture and just like the little, kind of uniqueness it brought. Now for the rest of the table, I always add um, a pillow and sometimes a blanket to the head chairs. This pillow I'll link in the description below. My sweet little Willow, she was all over this table as I was decorating. She's so silly. Then to comfy things up on the other end, I put these beautiful cushions on the bench, and I always like to add something to the bottom just to visually have something on the bottom, and that brings your eye up, and that's this vintage basket with some hydrangeas. Of course, we are not done until we light the candles, and this was the perfect display for the big tall candles and light enough for like spring and summer decor, but still gives that super cozy vibe. I hope you all enjoyed this and got some good inspiration. Also, for another tip, if you do not have enough of the same plates or placemats, it is totally okay. You can see here that I did not, and that's why I mixed and matched even down to the dinner plates and the placemats. It just kind of try to keep them within the same color category, and nobody will ever know. I will link everything that I used in the description below. Let me know in the comments if you think this book rack worked well as a centerpiece and if you would do it if you found it as well.